Hello everyone. I hope you are enjoying the new series that we have done and you have learned crucial ways or different ways to solve the same percentage problems, and you might have observed that thinking instead of thinking in terms of silos, seeing percentages as ratios, as fractions, as averages has multiple advantages both in terms of speed and in terms of ease of problem solving. We are back with another question. Now it is successive percentages, okay, another part of percentages and the important part of percentages, which is successive percentages. What is the net percentage change of three successive percentage changes of 4%, 12% and 25%? Okay, there are n number of ways. To solve percentage problems. Although this might not be a right forum to tell you all the different ways of solving the problem, but I'll give you a teaser of different ways of solving successive percentage problem. One of the better ways of for solving successive problems is by using 100 as a base. Okay, this does not need much more explanation. It is just taking 100 as a base and improving and seeing it as it is. It is what we are familiar with. And the second one is the formula equation. Okay, the formula equation is especially useful or easier when the percentages that are given A and B, their product is easily calculatable. For example, 25% and 4%, their product is 100%. Okay, 12% and 13%, then product is 12 into 13. Okay, and 12% and 12%, their product is 144. Okay, whenever two changes are involved, and the product of the changes involved is easily calculatable, you can always go for formula equation. And third one is 10 as a base. Will not discuss this. This has a specific application. As suppose three changes are given, you are only given two changes. Okay, you need to find the third change. In such problems, 10 as a base method helps. Okay, and the fourth way is ratio way. Okay, and the fifth way is multiplication factor way. So these are all the ways to solve successive percentage problems. Okay, and in the CSAT course at Vijetha, we'll see all the ways to solve, and not only seeing differences, we'll also see in what conditions should we use which one. Okay, and questions based on that. But there is a paucity of time here. We will not see all the ways, but we'll see two different ways to solve this problem. Okay, one way to solve this problem is 4%, 12% and 25%. Okay, he is asking a changes of 4%, 12%, okay, and 25%. So he is asking the net change from this. Okay, net change from this. So first one, okay, you could do by the formula equation. 3 percentages are given. You could consider 2 percentages at once, find out the result, and then do it with another one. Okay, so if you consider 4 and 25, okay, and here also you could be a little bit clever. Okay, you could do this calculation cleverly. If you choose your 2 out of the 3 in a rational way, okay, you could solve the problem much more easier. How? Because it is a successive percentage. Okay, instead of taking 4 and 12, product gives you 48 by 100, because what is the formula for it? the formula way of solving successive percentage, it is a plus b plus ab by 100, okay, plus or minus this, okay. Based upon the signs of the change, your this also changes, okay. But since here we all have positive changes, a plus b plus ab by 100, you see the product is divisible by, the product is getting divisible by 100. So if you are careful, okay, or if you do it mechanically, 12 4s are 48, you will get 4.8%, and you are getting into decimals here, you are getting into decimals here. So what is a rather clever way to do this? It is by including 25 and 4. 25 4s are 100, 100 by 100 becomes 1. So this becomes much more easier. So by clever manipulation, you could start with 4 and 25, because it is a successive percentage, okay. The order of percentage does not matter, okay. So consider 4 and 25 ones. 25% plus 4% plus 25 into 4, 100% by 100%, 100 by 100, which is 1%. So 25 plus 4 is 29, 29 plus 1 is 30%. Now it is 30% and 12%, 30% and 12%, okay. So same 30% plus 12% plus 12 into 13, 30, 360 by 100. So this is 42 plus 3.6, which is 45.6%, okay. 45.6%. So the answer is, okay, 45.6%. So we have seen the formula way, okay. Now let us see the ratio way, or okay, let us see the ratio way. We will also see the multiplication factor way, okay. You might be thinking, sir, why we got the answer in the first case, why do we need to solve this? Okay, people confuse, or rather confuse CSAT, or use the same principles that they use for GS in CSAT, okay, for in preparation of CSAT. Okay, GS checks your breadth, okay. The syllabus is vast, but CSAT, there are hardly 40 or 50 principles that UPSC asks, okay. Here it is not the breadth that matters, it is the depth that matters, okay. You should choose your approach, you should choose your attack point, you should choose the way you solve the problem based upon the problem being asked. That is why, rather than doing more questions, always think of new ways to solve the problem, okay. So that is why always new ways of, even though you know the answer, okay, think of much more efficient ways to solve the problem. It will definitely help you in CSAT, okay. So to give you much more ammunition to solve CSAT problems only, we are discussing different ways, okay. So based upon, if you are able to grasp the concepts, okay, you will change your approach based upon the question. So you will always, no matter whatever is being asked, you will always find the most efficient way possible, okay. So let us do this by ratio. Ratio is nothing but, okay, consider the fractional equivalence, the fractional equivalence of given percentage. 4%, what is 4%? 4% is 1 by 25. That means this is initial value, this is final value, okay, initial value and final value. That means if the initial value was 25, a change of 4%, okay, 1 unit on a change of, on a base of 25 units, there is a change of 1 unit. So the new value will be 26. In the same way, 12% is nothing but 3 by 12, okay. 12% can also be written as 4 into 3%, or 4% into 3. 4% is 1 by 25, okay. 4% is same, 1 by 25. So this becomes 3 by 25. That means if the initial value is 25, the final value is 28. In the same way, 25% is what? 1 by 4. That means there is a change of 1 unit. There is a change of 1 unit on a base of 4 units. On a base of 4 units. That means if the old value was 4, the new value is 1. Sorry, the new value undergoes a change of 1. That means it will be 5. Okay. This will be 5. Okay. Now simply, okay, ratio is, just calculate this, initial value, final value, 25, 4, okay, 26, 28, 5. Okay. So an easier way to solve this is, okay, remove any commons, it is there. Okay. So this is 5. Okay. So this could be made 5 5s are 25, and next this could become a 2, and this will be 13. So the initial value column will be 25 into 5 into, and this could go for 2 14s. So this will be 25 into 5. Okay. 25 into 5, this will be 13 into 14. So if the initial value is 125, the new value is 182. Okay. The initial value is 25, the new value is 182. So what is the change? Initial value is 125, the new value is 182. Okay. So if this is 130, 52, so a change of 57. Okay. So what is the percentage change? 57 by 125 into 100%. Okay. This will also give you the value of, okay, the same value. But rather than doing this, okay, there is an much more easy way. What is an easy way? Okay, see, you could be street smart, okay, while doing this. You see, percentage, we need to find the percentage at last. Okay, percentage is per 100. Okay, so you need to find the change per 100. You need to find the change per 100. So see if any way you could manipulate. Okay, you could manipulate this into 100. You see, if I multiply 125 by 4 by 5, okay, which is 5 25s and 25 4s are 100. So, okay. So since percentage is a value per 100 and the change has become 125 to 182, okay, if I multiply this by 4 by 5, I will get a value of 100. That means if I do the same, okay, I will get the same value. So 182 into 4 by 5, 5 will be 5 3s are 15, 32, 5 6s are, okay, 2.0, 5 4s are, okay. So this is 36.4 into 4, 120 plus 24, 144 plus 4 into 16, okay, so 145.6. so 100 has become 145.6. so what is the change? 45.6 per 100 units, the change is 45.6 units, okay. So this is change is 45.6%. Okay, so multiplication factor also, okay, it will be the same way. Rather than what will be the change? Rather than using the ratios of 4%, a 25% and 12%, we will use its corresponding multiplication factors. 4% is 1 by 25, okay, an increase of 4%, that means you are multiplying by 4% is 1 by 25, so the multiplication factor for this will be what? 26 by 25. So initial value into 26 by 25. Next, what is the multiplication factor for 25%? 25% is, the ratio is 1 by 4. 1 plus 1 by 4 is 5 by 4. Next, what is 12%? 12% is 3 into 4%. 4% is 1 by 25. It is 3 by 25. Okay, so the multiplication factor for this is 28 by 25. Okay, this is equals to the new value. Do the same. Okay, the same calculation appears. 5 5s are 25. Next, 4. Okay, 4 7s are 28. So x into 26 into 7 by 5 into 25. Okay, so the multiplication factor corresponding to this is, okay, 26 into 7 by 5 into 25. So 5 into 25 is the same, 125. 26 7s 140 plus 42, 182. You see the same change of 37. Sorry, 57. Okay, so you will get the same value, which is 46.5%. Okay, because the same values are there. Okay, same values are involved both in the ratio way and multiplication factor way, but they are just two ways of different solving the same problem. Okay, so I hope you have learned something new today. Okay, so you could choose any of the approach out of the 5 approaches in this session itself. For this problem itself, we have discussed it 3. Okay, so choose. Do not be unidimensional. Do not be unidimensional. Choose your approach, way, answer, or attacking point based upon the data being asked, based upon the question being asked. So I hope I have given you new ways to solve percentage problems, and I hope you are enjoying this series. In the next session, we'll come with another beautiful ways to solve the problem. And next questions, I hope you are able to see growth happens in life, okay, when there is either in gym or this, when there is a progressive loading. Okay, so as we keep on going in the series, we'll keep doing, the level of difficulty keeps on increasing. So I hope you have gotten comfortable with this. In the next session, we'll see beautiful problems which teaches you good ways of thinking or alternate ways of solving the same problem. Okay, because you might have seen that either you take any of the way, or you take the vanilla way, or you take a mechanical way. In all the sessions that we have discussed here, you are going to get the answer. But from the next class onwards, until and unless you choose a specific way, you are not going to get the answer. Okay, so it asks you a premium. It asks you a premium for your attacking point, for your thinking. Okay, so as the difficulty keeps on increasing, I hope you will your enjoyment of solving these questions remains the same, and I hope I have taught you new ways to solve the problems. Thank you.